Okay, here's Athena, and here's me with my lovely green hair. That is irrelevant today, however. We will be talking about a feline cat heart dissection from a female because there were no more pig hearts.
Yes, exactly. So, sorry, everything's a little bit small, and I want to explain first that I cut straight through the septum when I cut the heart. So, I attempted to actually make them kind of open like flaps. I did an okay job. Okay, so I'm going to be explaining the heart through its circulation of blood, starting with the right atrium. If I can remember my left from my right. This is the right side, so this is the right atrium?
Yes.
Wow, huh. Oh yeah, because the right atrium is so big on this side. I don't even really like this side right now.
Okay.
Right this second, anyway. So on this side, you have your right atria, and then kind of peel back the flap that I've created, and you can kind of see your right ventricle, though it's not the best view.
And that semi-lunar valve.
Yeah, you can see here, I can actually just put the tool through, even though it's solid up top.
Perfect.
So that's where the valve would be. I kind of broke mine in the process of pulling rubber out of the heart. All of my valves have broken. But from the right ventricle, it would pass the pulmonary semilunar valve to the pulmonary artery, which would take the blood to the lungs. And then from the lungs, they'll come back through the pulmonary veins and into the left ventricle.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually your pulmonary vein right here.
That's got to be an artery because it's in pink.
Oh.
So that's got to be the pulmonary artery. Not the pulmonary veins. Sorry, I wasn't trying to do it.
Now I had that backwards, I apologize.
But then you can see your the left ventricle, the left atrium, my bad. And then you can see from there, the left ventricle is actually bigger on this cat than the right ventricle, even though the right aorta is bigger than the left aorta.
And we went through the mitral valve, which is also known as the bicuspid valve.
Yeah, you go through the mitral valve. Again, you can see me kind of poke my tool through it. That's where the mitral valve is. And then from the mitral valve, you'd go into your left ventricle, and from your left ventricle to your aortic semilunar valve. And from there, it goes to the aorta and to the rest of the body, and then it starts all over again.
But you have to remember
that it goes from the body to the vena cava.
Right, the superior vena cava.
Yeah, the superior vena cava, which dumps into the...
You can kind of see where it got snipped and clipped there, guys.
And you can kind of see some of it. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the aorta.
Looks like the aortic branch.
Yeah. And you can see some of them a little bit, but because it's such a small heart, it's so hard to be able to see, because it's a girl, it's even smaller than a male's heart. So I think that's it, though, because I got everything on this list.
All right.
So,
well, thanks for staying tuned with our crazy semantics. We'll see you next video.
Bye-bye.